Hey guys, Koreen here, Koreen Chandler with Oily Tenacity. And it's Monday, so that means it's Oil of the Week Day, which is peppermint. This is one of my top 5 favorite oils, one we have to have in our house, and I will tell you why here in a minute. First off, I'm going to start out with this class with a prayer. I want to keep everything around God. I wasn't wanting to share oils. If you guys heard a little bit of my testimony, I wasn't wanting to share anything about oils, and I felt like I was supposed to. So I always start out this class, any of my classes, with a prayer to keep it around Him and to ask Him to speak through me, because I don't really like doing this. This is totally out of my comfort zone. So that's where I'm going to start with right now, and we'll go from there. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for loving us, Lord, and caring for us and giving us this day that you gave to us. And please help me now as I'm sharing with my friends and family what peppermint can do for them, Lord, the oil peppermint that you provide for us. And I just want to thank you for that, Lord. I know my family uses it a lot, and I'm grateful for it. And just help me to be able to share with my friends and family exactly how it can help them, and make sure to, share exactly what I'm needing to share, Lord. Help me to be a blessing, and just speak through me, Lord, with all I do. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so peppermint. There is Young Living, and there's different grades of oils. So before I dig in too deep into essential oils, I am going to talk about ingesting peppermint today. If you're not buying Young Living oils, do your research first before you put anything in your mouth. There's 4 different categories of oils, and on the market today, there's 4 different categories. If it's not a therapeutic grade A essential oil, then do not take it. It means it was grown with pesticides, there's fertilizers, there's stuff like that on it, to where if you're ingesting it, it's going to hurt you. So make sure to do your research before you take anything by mouth. I'm going to say that now before I get into it, and I forget to say that. Also, I do have to, in order to stay compliant, I do have to say the FDA has not evaluated this video. I am not a doctor. I am not married to a doctor. I'm not the daughter of a doctor. And I am not saying that essential oils they can't cure, prevent, or heal diseases. I'm not claiming that. I am just claiming how they've helped my family, how they've helped my friends, what I've seen them do personally. So that's what I'm sharing. So I guess that makes sense. So that's where we're going with tonight. So let's dig into peppermint. Peppermint is really good. It's really good. It's a good cooling oil, meaning you can use it whenever you first wake up in the morning. Put a drop of it in your water to kind of help wake you up. It's an energizing oil. It can help keep you cool during exercises if you put a drop of oil, and I'm meaning a drop because this stuff is so potent. It's like eating the whole peppermint tree if you're not careful. So I am literally meaning a drop of peppermint in a 16-ounce bottle of water is how I do it, and it's still a little bit too pepperminty for me, but it definitely wakes me up, and it definitely keeps me going. But it's cool. It helps give you an oomph in your exercise routine. If you don't want to take it or ingest it, you can also rub it on the adrenal glands, which is on the back right above your kidneys. You can rub it there a little bit before your workout, and it will also give you this, probably not the same benefits, but close to, or you can do both, really, whichever. It's also good to help cool you down. So after your workout, you can add it to, so I know a lot of protein shakes are big, so you can add it to your protein shakes to give it an extra flavor. I love peppermint oil and brownies. I love it in brownies. I'm a chocoholic, and there's nothing better than mint brownies. They're really good. I also like it in tea, hot or cold. I prefer, if it's going to be cold, to make it a green tea and make it sweet, and put literally, what I do, 2 drops of peppermint last time in a gallon of tea, and it's really, really good. I'm telling you. And then hot, I drink it hot whenever I'm having, like, my head is icky, or my ears are stuffed up, and I do have to stay compliant. So I hope you're following me. Basically, when I'm not feeling good, my head is congested and I'm not feeling good, you can put a drop in a cup of tea. I prefer it hot, and I don't want to say instantaneous, but it's pretty much instantaneous when you start drinking it. I don't know if it's when you have it up to your mouth and the vapors from the peppermint. I don't know if it's the peppermint itself. I don't know. I just know it works. So peppermint is definitely a must-have in our house. It also helps support the gut and the gastrointestinal system, meaning basically digestion. So digize, I've talked about digize before. If you watched any of my essential oil classes, the 101s, peppermint is one of the key ingredients in digize. So if you know you're going to have a big meal like Thanksgiving, you can take a drop of peppermint and a drop of digize before you eat, and it will help keep your stomach regulated, so you're not having those, you're not miserable after you eat, basically. It's also good. There's a liver detox you can do, a natural liver detox, and it's 1 drop of peppermint oil, 1 drop of lemon oil, a half of a fresh lemon, obviously cut in half, and juiced. So juice from a half of a fresh lemon, and 8 ounces of water, and you drink it daily, first thing in the morning before you eat or drink anything, and for 21 days. And that's a chemical-free liver detox that you can do, that I highly suggest you do if you've never done it. Make sure it's pure oils, again, pure oils, or you're just going to be hurting yourself and pretty much defeating the purpose of doing a detox, liver detox. Let me go to my notes because I know I'm forgetting something. I talked about digize, taking it with digize. Oh, I've shared this before. Peppermint was my best friend whenever I was pregnant with my daughter. I've said it helps regulate your gut. Well, how to say this being compliant, when you're pregnant and it's in the early stages of pregnancy and you have to visit the bathroom a lot because your stomach is upset, and not just for pregnancy, if you have the ickies and your stomach's upset, peppermint to keep you from visiting the porcelain queen, king, whatever you want to call it, the toilet, basically in the bathroom. If you take peppermint, you can just simply, you don't even have to ingest it. You can just smell it like this. Or I can't do it because I'm holding my phone, but if you put a drop on your hand and rub your hand in a circle and then kind of cup it over your nose and take a deep breath, that's called cupping. That's the cupping method of aromatherapy. It's called cupping. You can do that with any of your oils, but that's a good way to keep from having to visit the bathroom if your stomach's upset. You can also put it on the tummy. I shared with you guys Thursday that my son got sick. Elijah was really sick, threw up all over our bedroom sick. And we put tummy jize and the tummy helper blend. We put that on his belly. And both the tummy helper and the tummy jize has peppermint in it. And I mean, he stopped crying within 5 minutes, and he fell asleep. That's how quick peppermint works. It's amazing. So like I said, top five oils easily. This is a must-have in our family. Peppermint, this is one I will not go without. And let me make sure, go back to my notes to make sure. Oh, I did forget one. I kind of talked about another way we use it. I kind of talked about when you're seasonal issues, whenever you have seasonal issues and your eyes are itchy and your nose is icky and your ears are icky and your throat is just all that ickiness, seasonal issues. You usually get in the spring and the fall. Instead of going to the store and getting the chemical versions to help those side effects, you can actually do a natural version, which would be 3 drops of peppermint oil, 3 drops of lemon oil. No, I'm sorry, back up. 3 drops of peppermint, 3 drops of lavender, 2 drops of lemon. I apologize. So it's 3 peppermint, 2 lavender. Oh my gosh. It's 3, 3, and 2. 3 peppermint, 3 lavender, 2 lemon. If you don't have veggie capsules, you can just put them on a spoon with honey, or you can just take them, if you can take them without honey. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be, I mean, these are pure oils. So it's like, again, you're eating the lavender tree, you're eating the peppermint tree, or the lavender flower. It's potent, but it works so quick, like so much quicker. I'm one that suffers badly. That's that the seasonal issue recipe, or whatever you want to call it, is actually what kind of sold my family, like my personal family, me and my husband, on oils, with how quickly it worked. Like, it's pretty cool. Another remedy that we use peppermint for is when you have the ickies and it's in your chest and you're icky in your head and you have headache and you can't breathe, and you can't breathe through your nose and you can't breathe because your chest is so clogged up. If you, instead of using like a chest rub, like Vicks chest rub, that's full of chemicals, and you don't have time to make your own chest rub, it doesn't take long, but some people just don't want to mess with it. You know, in the olden days when they boiled water and put stuff in the water and put the towel over your head, some people still do that. You can do that with peppermint. So boil water, add 3 drops of peppermint's probably more than enough. I haven't done it that way because I always make my chest rub, but I've heard that it's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna, well, anyways, next time I get sick, I'm gonna try this just to say I've tried it. But 3 drops of peppermint and 3 drops of eucalyptus. The peppermint will open up your airways, and then the eucalyptus will help open up your respiratory system. And then they kind of, the peppermint will too, but eucalyptus is a little bit better for your respiratory system than peppermint. And they would just work hand in hand. So those are some ways you can use peppermint. Those are some ways that we use peppermint. And I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, then go ahead and leave me a comment, or you can message me. Either way, I don't really care. If you have a question, then reach out to me anyway, and I'll get back with y'all. And then tomorrow, I had someone reach out to me and ask if I knew how to make a bug stick, a bug bite stick, meaning if you get bit, it's like a little chapstick container that you keep in your purse that has, I don't know if bug bite solve is the right, basically to help with your bug bites. You can put it on there and help take the sting and the itch away. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow night. Tuesdays, I keep open for a DIY recipe night. So if you have anything that you want or are curious about, if there's a DIY recipe to make instead of having toxins in your home, then reach out to me, message me, comment on the video, and I'll get in contact with you if I make it or not. I make a lot of different things now. We're completely chemical free. In that aspect, we're working on our food. But again, thank you guys for your time. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you later. God bless. Bye.